So here I am inside of the Instructor Resource Center and I want access to test banks and the test generator. So I'm looking here, and if all I see are the instructor companion site and there's nothing below that, then what I'll do is copy this ISBN and I'll paste it in the Add a Product to your Instructor Resource Center. When you get to this screen, you want to make sure you check off this box that says Cengage Learning Testing powered by Cognero. This will apply the test generator to the instructor dashboard. So check the box and click on Add to the Instructor Resource Center. So you will see the courses associated with your account. You'll see a link to the instructor companion site, which you can click on this if you want to access the test banks. That will open in a new window. And you have a few formats that you could download those test bank files. You could download them as a Word file, as a Blackboard file, if you so choose to upload the test bank directly into Blackboard if you're going to give an online exam. But another way, and I'm going to close this tab to generate a test, is using Cognero. So you would scroll down just a little bit more to access instructor supplements and click on this link that says Cognero. So you want to create a test. Click on Create a New Test and give it a name. You have some build options. Build a test with questions randomly selected by question type. Build a test with questions randomly selected by specific question information, or build an empty test. We're just going to go for this example by choosing the first option and clicking on Next. You can also indicate the folder location. So I'm just going to have everything in my test, and this is test 1. So I'm searching for my book, and it's the Shelley Cashman series, Discovering Computers, Microsoft Office 365, Office 2016. And then I'm going to open that up. I want to give my test on maybe Module 1 of the Discovering Computers, and maybe Excel Module 1, creating a worksheet and a chart. If I wanted to select more than that, I could, or fewer, I can do that as well. Click Next, and then here you can select how many questions you want. So we can see that there's a total of 274 questions available. Maybe I want this test to have 50 questions, and it can randomly select those questions, or I can change this. So maybe I want 10 true and false. I don't want any modified true and false. And maybe I want 25 multiple choice, and I'll go with 5 completion. Actually, I'll go with 0 completion, and I'll go with 2, 3, 4 matching. Oops, let me go back. I want 5 matching, so I'll go with 20. Oh, my numbers are off. Oh, there we go. I'm missing something. Okay, and I'm going to go with 0 there, and I'll go with 1 essay question, and then I will Okay, so now I have a total of 50 questions, and I can click Next. Now, if I want to see what all of these questions are, all 274, I could select to have all of those placed, and then I could delete the questions that I didn't want after reviewing the test. But I'm going to go with these 50 that I've selected, and it's going to give me a summary of my choices, and I'll click Finish. So it shows you the test, and you can scroll through there. Like, for instance, if I don't like this question, I can delete it. So now there's 49 questions. I can go back and add other questions to my test. If I want to see all 50 questions, all 49 questions, then I can change the view here. Once you have the test the way that you want it, you can export it into a Word document. You can print it. It won't print showing the answers. It'll print showing the test only, and then you'll have an answer key as a separate page. And then you can actually print multiple versions to prevent cheating in class. You can give students different versions of the test. So I'm going to print just a single version, and it's going to print the answer key, and I'll click OK. So next I'll need to click here to download the PDF. And so now your test is ready to print. Students can complete the test, and then on the last page, you have your answer key. So you'll have the answers on a separate page, and you have pages to print for you to hand out to your students.